Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and fellow travelers, we find ourselves in the throes of an intellectual battle more consequential than the petty squabbles of East versus West or capitalism versus socialism. No, I am here to navigate us through the intricate corridors of a debate that pits Dragon Ball Z against its successor series Dragon Ball Super. As Dostoevsky might have said, were he alive to see the day, man is what he eats, and indeed we must digest the nourishment offered by these titans of animated storytelling. First, let us commence with Dragon Ball Z, an odyssey that explores the labyrinth of human and Saiyan potential, morality, and transformation. The Frieza saga alone, with its Wagnerian crescendo, presents a philosophical microcosm that makes even Nietzsche's proclamation of the Übermensch seem pedestrian by comparison. Frieza's pursuit of immortality, his fear of the Super Saiyan legend, his very downfall, all are reflections of man's eternal struggle with the hubris that leads him to think he can transcend his nature. Can there be a more resounding echo of the Greek tragedies in contemporary popular culture? Dragon Ball Super, meanwhile, introduces a complexity that both enhances and, paradoxically, detracts from the original narrative. It builds upon the grandiosity of its predecessor, venturing into the realms of gods and multiverses, a concept hitherto reserved for the minds of esteemed physicists. It presents a moral ambiguity that resonates with Dostoevsky's understanding of human nature. We are reminded of Ivan Karamazov's tortured contemplation of God's existence and justice. Is Zamasu not the epitome of a being grappling with divine righteousness and mortal frailty, corrupting his own ideals along the way? Yet it is within this overwrought tapestry that Dragon Ball Super loses its footing. The scaling of powers, the ever-increasing stakes, the continuous addition of new transformations, all lead to a crescendo that risks descending into the cacophony. Are we perhaps losing sight of the essence of what made Dragon Ball Z a philosophical and cultural colossus? I propose that Dragon Ball Z, with its balance of drama, humor, moral quandaries, and yes, even a sprinkle of absurdity, resonates more profoundly with the human condition. Its lessons, couched in the fantastical battles and transformations, are imprinted on the souls of its viewers, inspiring in them a pursuit of greatness that transcends mere physical prowess. Dragon Ball Super, although grand and rich in its philosophical meanderings, at times drowns in its own ambition, losing the plot in its infinite multiverse. It becomes akin to the cacophonous orchestra, where each section is played with virtuosity but lacks the harmony that brings music to life. In the final analysis, we are left with a cultural artifact that mirrors the very essence of human complexity, frailty, ambition, and potential. And much like the battle-scarred warriors it portrays, the victor in this grand debate is not the one who aims higher and louder, but the one who remains true to its essence. Thus, it is with a heavy heart and a clear mind that I declare Dragon Ball Z the superior series, the true herald of a renaissance in popular storytelling. For within its frames lies a universe that both entertains and educates, enlightens and elevates, resonates and reverberates in the chambers of our collective human soul. And dare I say, my dear listeners, isn't that the true mark of art?